So, as it turns out, I didn't have time to actually push my self forward, so we're still starting in the same place that we were at. We're just gonna go with that. That works. That works. You all did do what I asked and asked me a bunch of questions, so we're just gonna jump right into the questions today. I'm trying to get to day 9 to unlock a character right now, so I don't really mind that I'm having to... Oh my god, loading forever. Anyway, first question, Mr. Phoenix, or first set of questions. These are from Mr. Phoenix Cross. Have you thought about what type of games you would play for vlog type videos once Recettear is over? I've thought about if I could get it running decently. I thought about Minecraft. I have also thought about like something like Kitty Powers Matchmaker, Binding of Isaac. Just these long games that are very repetitive because that wouldn't necessarily make great LPs. And one moment. Okay, I was just making sure the levels are right because it's really loud to me. But yeah, I thought about basically those repetitive type of games because they would they just work very well for this, and they don't work necessarily for a regular style LP. I thought about maybe, I don't know about a Harvest Moon because Harvest Moon does have an end. Maybe like an Animal Crossing game, because what I would want to do with Animal Crossing would take forever to actually pull off. Would take forever to actually pull off in a thing, and that would be something I could do once a week, maybe? I don't know. Animal Crossing is kind of hard because of the whole real-time thing. But yeah. So those are a couple of the ideas I had. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, is there anything in particular you think would work well for the vlog series? Although I will tell you this much, Recettear will not be over for a long time. I told you before, I put 200 hours in this game and wasn't even done, like, with the game. Like, this game is, in certain ways it's long. It's hard to describe really on how, because like, you have this item book that you need to fill, you have to replay the game several times to unlock all the characters. You know, there's a bunch of stuff to it. Yeah. So this would not be something that would be finished for a while. Alrighty, so next question. What's one game that you would like to LP that you believe your viewers would be surprised to see from you? I think one thing that I would like to do, and I think I've mentioned this already, so I don't know that it would be that much of a surprise, and oh my god, I'm already... I just don't even want to talk about it. I want to do, like I said before, I want to do this, you know what, we're taking some food with us, because I'm tired of dying. Watch, I won't eat all that food. Something I have thought about doing is I wanted to do... Oh wait. What did I do? Okay, we'll start out with that. We'll try that. Something that I've thought about doing is, I wanted to do Ico, but like do it the Castle Guide trophy online. And the reason I think people would be surprised to see me do that is because of the whole, I did do Ico in the past, and I was like, I'm never going to finish this game, fuck it. And now I've kind of rethought that stance. As far as other games I think that I would want to do that might surprise people, I don't know, because I've kind of, I thought about LSD Dream Emulator, but I've heard that one has a lot of problems with crashing. I'm waiting for the snow to go away because it's really hard to attack things when it's like this. Again, but that would be another good one for more this type of series because LSD Dream Emulator also gets fairly repetitive. Let's see here. I don't know. Surprising games. That's kind of, I don't know that, I don't know. I mean, I kind of have a diverse love of games, like, but I don't like FPSs. I really don't like stuff like Halo or anything like that. I don't know what's up with all the lag today, but there's a lot of lag. Let's see here. Can't think of really anything else. Oh my god, no, we're not dying. We're not dying. I refuse. Okay. So, I don't know. Again, like I said, that's another good question on what you would be surprised to see me play. If you would type in the comments something you would be surprised to see me play, I will answer next time whether that would be something I'd do for an LP or not. I've actually gotten a lot of requests to do Metal Gear Solid, which I've thought about. You know, again, as far as what's in my library, pretty much anything is game at this point. Except maybe most PC stuff, because even though I named a bunch of PC stuff to do for vlog stuff, PC stuff is actually more difficult to record, believe it or not. It requires setup. It's very easy for it to, like, fail. So, I don't know. I don't know. Last question by Mr. Phoenix Cross. What LPers do you watch now, if any? I do watch LPers. I watch Markiplier, Lord Minion 777, Attacking Toucans, and Josh Epson versus Runaway Guys. I know these are pretty big names. I watch Vixella. She's a sim and Minecraft player. I watch Kakaskia. You know, all great LPers. I watch Critface, but I'm also a part of their channel sometimes. But yeah, those are the main ones I'm watching at the moment. I watch Northern Lion as well. I know those are mostly big name people, but yeah. I didn't want to be teleported, but okay. So, most people know them. I think the most obscure out of those is Vixella. I need one of those, actually. Let's see here. I can't look at the moment at any more questions because I gotta try and survive. I'm gonna die. Blue-Eyed American Girl asks, what are your thoughts on the Resident Evil 2 remake that was recently announced? I actually gave thoughts on this in another video that hasn't even come out yet. So, not that I'm upset that you asked, I just thought it was funny that I had been thinking about this recently too. My thoughts about the Resident Evil 2 remake is if they make it in a similar vein to how they did remake, as it's called, the Resident Evil 1 remake, or Resident Evil 0, if they make it in that vein, I'll be happy. If they try and update it to Resident Evil 4 controls, or if they try to update it to Resident Evil 4 controls, I won't be as happy. Some people would say 5, but I don't think they would do that, and it doesn't make sense, because simply you're not really having partners. You know, it wouldn't make sense for that to be afraid of 5 controls, but even 4 controls, it's too... 4 is okay. It's not really horror, it's more action, in my opinion. But yeah, I would hope they would keep it in the same vein as Zero and Remake. I mean, even if, you know, if they did it in the style of Zero where it switched back and forth between Claire and Leon, that would be pretty cool. That would actually, I would enjoy that, but I doubt that they will. What makes Haunting Ground your favorite game? And I mean specifics. Haunting Ground is my favorite game because it's not pure random, but I enjoy the feel of the stalkers. I enjoy the difficulty that Huey can sometimes bring. I think part of my fondness for the game comes from the fact that I have played it so much and I have done so many different things with it. And you know, some people would say Rule of Rose is very similar, but I feel Rule of Rose is in a breed of its own, because there's a difference in... Brown is literally used to search. He really doesn't help you when it comes to the enemies. You're more helpless in Rule of Rose. You're not exactly helpless in Haunting Ground. And you can make yourself helpless, but you aren't. There's so many different types of ways to play the game, and it's something that I've had a lot of replay value, even with the play types. Oh god. Movement speed increase for everybody? Really? Okay. Oh no, I do not want to be here. I'm just gonna stand over here real quick. I can't look at the questions, oh god. Would you say you have any talents? I know your question was a little longer than that. No, I did not mind your questions from last time, actually. Speaking of your actual comment, they did not bother me. I just, you know, they were difficult to answer, like, because sometimes I don't think about certain things that people do. Oh god. I'm gonna try and kill that first. I'm trying to kill that! I want to find the exit really bad. Do I have another walnut bread? No, of course I don't, because that would be silly. I would say my talents lay in more of the vein of writing, audio work. I would like to think I'm talented in those two areas. I do sing, but I don't know that I would necessarily say I'm talented in it. But yeah, I go to karaoke relatively often and sing there. Other talents, I'm not sure. I'm patient. I'd like to think that's a talent. I'm very patient. Blah, blah, blah. Would you consider having any of your old co-commentators back? I would love to have several of my co-commentators back. It's more of a matter of communication than... And also, I have to figure out how to do it. But because with my new setup, it's a little bit difficult. And it's different. Like, that's the best way I know how to describe it, is the new setup's different, and I haven't figured out how to do co-commentary with it, or what would be the best way to do co-commentary with it, because I'll get to that in a minute, because I know there's a question about my recording setup, so we'll talk about that here in a minute. But it's more of contact and availability of people and setup. Oh, come on. Let's see here. What games will be in the 7-year special / challenges? So, technically all the challenges and specials have come out, but I will detail them in here anyway, in case somebody who was like, I'm not interested in that, becomes interested in it by me explaining it. So the first thing that came out was Tulip, which is a very odd, very Japanese game that Clara introduced me to, where your entire goal in life is to win the woman of your dreams by kissing literally everything in sight. And when I mean literally everything, I mean literally everything. Introduced to me by Clara. It's a very strange game. I had a missed out opportunity where I totally should have named the girl Senpai. Should have done it. Didn't happen. Sad forever. Okay. I want to level before I go fight this boss, because this boss is one of those bosses that I really, really hate. Oh, come on. Sometimes the knights can be pretty dickish. Oh god, don't get hit again. Don't get hit again. Don't get hit again. Come on. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Okay, I have to concentrate, because if I get hit, I'm gonna die. And that was... as soon as I saw it, I knew that was going to happen. And if you're wondering why I keep resetting, because there's a high likelihood I'd fail, like, the whole thing if I didn't, do that. Did anybody tell you that talking and trying to play a game with precision is hard? You know, I'm sure they didn't. So, me sitting here and being worried about not being able to finish all the questions in time has no longer become an issue. Tiny Kitty, what are you doing? You got their assholes. Tiny Kitty, what are you doing? Stop it! Stop messing with stuff in the box. Yeah, well, we don't want her playing with the electrical cables, boyfriend. That's the box she's in. She's in the electrical box, honey. Yeah! Why do you think I was like, what's she doing? Oh, she moved.
Oh no, she's scratching on it from the back behind the...
Yeah, okay. Anyway, interruption from Tiny Kitty. So let's see here. 7-year specials. Talked about Tulip. And my missed opportunity. Oh my god! I need to just get off this stage with the movement increased, because those things are fucking me up. Like... because I'm gonna die because of movement speed. Okay. The second of the specials that came out was Fiona the Drunk, which was my first ever drunk LP. First ever. So I drank, got pretty plastered. Not stupidly so, but pretty good. And then proceeded to play a challenge where I have to hold the controller upside down. So it's a fun challenge. I really enjoyed recording it. The next one I released was a Spyro the Dragon challenge called Nasty Nort's Curse, where basically all your abilities get sealed and you have to do certain things to unlock your abilities. And it's a very difficult challenge. Difficulty's high on that one. The next one I made, which is probably my favorite out of the bunch, just because it's funny to me, and it's funny to boyfriend too. Oh my god. Those green things are gonna get me killed again. Oh god. We're just gonna wait for that to explode. Because those green things are just like bringing me down completely. That and those guys. Oh my god. The last of them was a Legend of the Dragoon challenge called Shadow of the Dragoons, which was basically it was inspired by Shadow of the Colossus. If you've never played Shadow of the Colossus, especially on the PS3 version, Wanderer just flails literally everywhere. Yeah, he flails. And so to represent that, I also made my party sword and bow users, so Shauna, Dart, and Rose. But to flail, basically, and also we run away from just normal random encounters. And to flail, basically, at the beginning of every... Oh my god! At the beginning of every boss fight, because we only fight in boss fights, you flip 3 coins for each of your party members. Well, like, you flip a coin, 1 for each party member. Oh my god. 1 for each party member, and when you do that, you can either use additions, not be able to use additions, or be stuck healing or not having a healer at all. So it's a very interesting challenge. The bosses are going to be long and stuff, and it's ended up being one where I talk about random things and instead of focusing on the game. So kind of like this, but different. It kind of harkens back to an older style of LP that I used to do. It kind of harkens back to that. Oh my god. I'm not this bad at this game. But yeah, those are all the challenges and specials. Next question is from Lord O'Donnell. Will you ever play Persona? I own some Persona games, so it is in the cards. It's in the cards. So there's a possibility. I'm not going to say yes or no, but there's a possibility. Cade Blackbriar asked, do you plan on doing another run of Rule of Rose? I have tossed around the idea. That was actually something that was requested for 7-year special. But it didn't end up making the cut with everything else going on. There was a couple of people who asked for Rule of Rose. But I already did the Haunting Ground, and I felt like, you know, that best represented the majority. That was the one thing, basically, as far as catering to people for the 7-year special that I didn't do was Rule of Rose. Stop it. Go away. We're on 4F. Okay, next question. Do you like Chinese food? I go through phases of liking Chinese food. I have a love-hate relationship with rice. Mostly a hate relationship. But, yeah. And mainly because I ate a lot of rice at one point in my life, and I just got sick of it. Next question from Cade Blackbriar is, who's your favorite singer? I would have to say that is probably Emily Autumn, because I literally listen to every song by her, and Boyfriend's just sitting there nodding his head, because he hears it way too much, basically. Okay, I'm flipping the page, because you guys asked so many questions, I had to write it on 2 different pages. Okay, cool, I can move now. I'm going to get around behind you. I need to find the exit. Yeah, Tiny Kitty's playing today. She doesn't normally do that. Which, I mean, I'm happy to see her do it, but it's like, really? Right when I'm recording? Really? Yeah, but pretty much that's what she's doing. She's going bing, 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 bing. Everywhere. Alright. Shoot. Okay. Yeah, that's an easy enemy. It will give me enough XP. Alright, next question is Professor Boff FPU. What is a game that you personally don't like that everyone else loves? This actually, funnily enough, I had to think about a while. I did think about this one when I saw it, because I was like, I don't know. What? That did not hit me. A game that everybody likes that I personally hate, or a lot of people like that I personally hate, like, I genuinely hate this game. To me, there's no redeeming qualities about this game. I absolutely hate it, and I know a lot of people love it for different reasons. No, you're fucking with me. I hate that boss. Also, you know what? You know what? I'm using him. Because he has better abilities to deal with that boss. We'll just put it that way. Because I'm tired of dying, and I know you're probably tired of watching me do the same stage. I am finishing this set of stages today. So that's a game. I hate the Dark Souls. I hate Dark Souls. I think that it's slow intentionally to make things difficult. That is what I personally believe. I hate the game. I've tried to play it. I've tried to enjoy it. And people have told me, oh, well, you're just not used to the controls. The controls are amazing, and if you know what you're doing, it's fine. I think it's hard for just the difficulty of saying hard, and so people can brag if they beat it. That is my personal opinion, and a lot of people disagree with me. I know that, but that would be the number one. As far as what's a game that I love that everybody hates, that's a little harder. Like, because I like so many different games, there's one I know that a lot of people couldn't get past. They liked the story, but as far as the game, they hated was Soul Reaver. That was pretty consistent. They thought it had too many block puzzles or whatever. I enjoyed it. I did. So, there's that. I'm trying to think. Because this is kind of a difficult question. Because, I don't know, that may be, like, I don't know, I'd have to, like, sit there, like, I thought about this for a while, too, and I was like, I don't know, I guess, like, Soul Reaver was the only thing that came to mind. I know people that love that game, so, I don't know, it was hard for me. Oh, Boyfriend, what would you consider a game that I love that most people hate?
I don't know. Like you said, you're tend to be quite out there. I know Shadow of the Colossus. You currently know that I've seen so far.
But a lot of people like Shadow of the Colossus. That's not something that everybody hates. Like, a game that people consistently do not like, but I play and enjoy.
That's really a tough one to call, because, like you said,
That's the problem, is because my choices are so wide open, it's hard to find games that are stuff that people don't like. Or, I know a lot of people like a lot of different games. Maybe Space Channel 5? I don't know. I know a lot of people that love that game, too. So, I don't know, I'd have to, like, basically sit there and name all the games in my library, which would take forever, literally. And then in Boyfriend's library. No, mine's longer than yours. Honey, I have over 600 games.
I have about that.
Just saying.
I'm not kidding.
I believe you. I'm just saying, either our sets are equal or not.
We're pretty close.
We're pretty close, yeah. Boyfriend and I both have a strong love of games.
I'm mostly competitive shit.
I'm a strategy sim person.
Well, I also do like more defense.
I just haven't gotten around to my tower defense games. I love tower defense games. Anyway, getting off topic. Oh, come on. Then, last question of the day is by Sofa King, and he asks, what in the world is your recording setup like? Because I don't understand capture cards. Okay, so basically, right now I have an Elgato, and how did the PS3 get shoved there? Cats. I have an Elgato HD, not the 60, the HD. There is a difference. And well, basically, how it works is there's an HDMI out that you plugged into your TV, and then there is a USB cable that you plug into your computer, and then there's another, either you can plug AV cables or an HDMI into your system, and that is how it works. Then I open up a program that the particular makers of the capture card have, and it shows the game on on the PC as well. But there's a delay, there's a lag. That's why you have it hooked through the TV as well. And then how it works is I press record live commentary, then I pause the playback on the PC so I don't get DC. And the Elgato is what, like 150? Yeah, we got ours on sale for like 129. But yeah, but basically, and also to do older stuff, like older than PS2 basically, like even PS1 stuff on the PS2, what you have to do is you have to plug in like a bunch of Y splitters and split the signal from the console between your Elgato and the TV. PS2 stuff you can plug directly just into the AV and it'll work fine through your HDMI output. There was something in that vein that I was going to talk about. Oh, and the program that I have does automatic live commentary. Like, you can do it that way. But the other cool thing that it does is even if you're recording commentary through there, you can not mix it. When you export the video, you can have it not mix it in and export your live commentary track separately, which is really, really cool. At least I think so. Water crystal, pick that up. You need a lot of those to make some stuff. Because there's fusion and stuff in this game and it takes a long time. But yeah, that's basically how my recording setup works. And the reason that I mentioned the whole thing about the live commentary exporting separately is if I could get a co-commentator to record their commentary themselves and then export it, I could end up mixing them together. Because the other thing that the software does is it will lower the game audio whenever I talk, which is not something you would necessarily want if you're doing co-commentary. Because in co-commentary, you're just going to have to reduce the game audio all around because most times people talk, it's at the same time. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and get down to the 4th floor because I need to conserve the experience. And also we're going to use a walnut bread because I do not want to die. Also, we only have room for like 3 items anyway. Okay. So that's all the questions for this time. I'm so glad the map has been revealed because that helps a ton. Alright, now basically we're trying for a level and then we're gonna go fight the boss. I am so sorry that I have not been able to get past this. It's just been ungodly difficult for no reason. Alright, we got a level. I'm gonna try and grab that chest though. Nope. Alright. So, as far as what's been going on in my life, it's not been that much really. I did get a job cleaning somebody's house once a week for like a minuscule amount, because it only takes like an hour to clean their house. It's not that much. Like, I'm getting paid basically $10 an hour to clean somebody's house. So, can I get next to you, please? No, move! Oh god. Oh my god, this guy. Please tell me I picked up some. I did. Good. They're pushing me into him. Oh, come on. Stop pushing me into him. Ah, damn it. Okay, so now I have to not get hit, basically. Come on, yeah. Other than that, boyfriend, I've been mainly focusing on recording Take the Door. Yes, return to town. Oh, finally! God dang. Yeah, I can't go back to the Adventurers Guild for whatever reason. But okay. I guess we'll do some shit selling in the shop. We got 2 of those. But, yeah, so there's not really been too much going on. The kitties are doing all good. We've been working on different... We've been working on getting the house kind of settled, sort of. We don't have any shelving, so that makes it really difficult. But yeah, not too much going on. Nothing really much to say. But mainly it's been working on the 7-year specials and trying to get all those done, helping Poss and Fox out, you know. We're gonna go karaokeing tonight. I just need to get this done. But yeah, so life's going good. Joining a group to do art and, you know, go walking and stuff several days a week, so that's fun as well. Boyfriend's doing all this stuff with the military and trying to get drill done, and he's going to school, and he's getting really stressed out about that. Yeah, he's losing his mind. But basically, yeah, don't have too much to tell you. Nothing exciting happens. And I guess that's kind of the thing, is nothing exciting happens. This is actually more of just an open forum for you guys to ask questions, you know, and figure out what you want to know. What do you want to know about me? That's kind of what this is for. So, anyway, until next time, I hope you enjoyed it, everybody. We finally got past the evil dungeon of me dying all the time. That one boss, the Eyebat King, is horrible, though, and I hate him so much. But yeah, until next time, please don't forget to submit your questions, because, again, direct your friends, you know, direct to other people, because the more questions you ask, the more content you're going to get, because these vlogs do come out in one long video every time. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, see you then.